Hey friends, it's Shereé. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my IndieStitch unboxing. I have a little fabric haul as well as a little pattern haul to share with you. But first, if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning person, thank you so much for your continued support. All right, let's get into it. So in the month of July, I attended a fabric swap that was hosted by my friend Ella, and I actually dropped off and donated 36 yards of fabric, and then I selected a couple of pieces of fabric, which I wasn't planning to do. I was planning to only donate, not to take anything home, but you know how it is. Anyways, there was a couple of cuts of fabric that I was really excited about, so I picked those up. So I want to share those two fabrics with you. I also purchased a couple of fabrics from Stone Mountain & Daughter. One of my childcare families actually gifted me a gift card to Stone Mountain & Daughter, and I used it to purchase a couple of really gorgeous pieces of fabric. So I'll share those with you. I also got a handful of patterns. I'm not on a pattern no buy. However, I have slowed down with purchasing patterns. I normally would try to hit up all the sales when they happen, but I kind of slowed down a bit. I haven't been sewing as much, as I'm sure you probably have noticed. I haven't been putting up as many videos. I had been really sick and I've been really busy with my kids' sports and everything. So sewing has kind of taken a back burner, and I've actually been reading a ton of books. And it was so funny because I had the evenings that I would normally be sewing, I would be too tired to sew. And I would think to myself, what did I used to do before I started sewing? Like, I've only been sewing since 2020. Like, what did I do before? And I actually used to read all the time. So I picked up my Kindle, downloaded some books, and then I also went to a used bookstore and purchased some books. That's something that I actually used to love to do on a regular basis, is go to used bookstores and just peruse and sometimes find things that were on my book wish list. And so I picked that back up as well. So that is what I've been up to, but now I'm ready to sew again. And actually, bonus, I'll show you two things that I actually sewed this weekend. And it felt really nice to actually sit at my sewing machine and get back to creating because it had been so long. So I'll show you those two things. I won't be trying them on, but I'll hold them up so that you can see what they look like. But yeah, so that's all the things I really want to talk to you about in this video. I'll start with the IndieStitch unboxing. And I know I'm like jumping around and a little bit of rambly, but I do want to mention that I've been interested in possibly branching off and adding an additional YouTube channel where I talk about the books that I'm reading. If that's something you'd be interested in and you'd actually watch it, let me know. If you don't already know about IndieStitch, IndieStitch is a monthly sewing subscription service where you receive a garment project every single month. And so with that comes the pattern, all the supplies you need to complete the garment, as well as some additional sewing goodies. And for the month of August, we received the capri skirt that is made for mermaids pattern, and this is what it looks like. It's a really gorgeous skirt. It looks like the model on here is wearing a satin or a silk skirt. It's really cute. Now, every time we receive this card, it tells us everything that's in the box. It'll tell us a little information about the pattern. It also has a QR code that you can scan that will take you directly to a sew along. So for this box, we were given the option of 7 different fabric choices, which is something I really love about IndieStitch, is that there's something for everyone. They usually have quite a few different fabrics for us to choose from. So I really love that. And then it tells us that we have the printed pattern. Now you have to download the instructions off of the pattern designer's website, but there is a free code for that. And I will show you the fabric first before I get into the other goodies. So each cut of fabric is in a plastic slip cover like this, and there is a little label on there to tell you how to care for your fabric and what your fabric content is. And so I have a poly spandex crepe. It's 97% polyester, 3% spandex, and then the care instruction says wash warm, tumble dry low, and it's 3 yards, which is fantastic. That is a lot of fabric. So this fabric, I already can tell I'm gonna love because it has a texture to it. It's a very unique looking fabric. I think this color is going to be perfect for the fall time, and I'm really excited about that. I love all shades of green, but I think even on my camera, this is coming up lighter than what it actually is. This is closer to a darker green, but if you look closely, there is a texture to it, and I guess that's the crepe texture. It's really nice. Let's see how opaque it is. It looks pretty opaque. Let's see, can you see my hand? No, I don't think, well, maybe slightly. I don't think that it's sheer enough to be able to actually see skin underneath, but it's not totally opaque. Really soft, really gorgeous fabric. I like this a lot. Now, with 3 yards, technically you could make the skirt and you'd probably still have some left over to make a matching blouse, or you could make pants with a tank top. That would be really cute in this fabric. Perfect for fall layering. But I do like the idea of having a slip skirt in this shade of green, so I probably will make this and actually use the pattern that comes in the box because I love Made for Mermaids patterns. So that's the fabric and the pattern. Next thing in the box is, let's see, what is this? This is a needle thread inserter. I've never seen one of these before. I'll have to read the instructions on how to use it. But that's one thing about IndieStitch that I love, is that they're always introducing me to new tools. So, I'll have to figure out how to use this. Anything to help me thread my machine is appreciated. Outside of wearing my glasses, I don't really have any other tools on threading my sewing machine. Another thing that's in here is an invisible zipper foot, and that's what this looks like here. That's nice. Also in this bag is the thread for the fabric, which is a Gutermann thread, the same exact shade as the fabric, as well as a 2 universal flat shank buttons that are 7511, and that's what that looks like, all in this little baggie. The next thing in the box is some Sarah Hart's labels. I love Sarah Hart's labels. I have purchased so many, none that are like this though. These don't say anything. All of the labels that I have say words. These are actually really great because they don't say anything, and you can pretty much apply them to any garment you want to. Really love that they're a shade that is one of my favorite colors, yellow. Really cute flowers on there. I love these labels. This is really great. And most of her labels, yeah, they come in a pack of 8. Really nice value. I'm so glad that this was included in the box. The next thing in the box is the zipper that goes to the skirt, and as you can see, it's that same shade of green, as well as some interfacing, and I'm going to assume that this is interfacing for the waistband. And I've not actually used black interfacing before, so this will be fun, or gray interfacing. Interesting. All right. So the last thing in the box is the pattern. And as you can see, it is one of those patterns where all of the sizes are in different colors and different types of dashes and lines. I love when the patterns have colors because it's easier to make sure that you only trace out your size or only cut out your size. So I really appreciate that. As always, it's printed on a nice, thick, sturdy white paper that will last you a very long time. Not to mention, you do have access to a PDF version of the pattern and the instructions. That's everything that was in the box. I'm really thrilled about this month's pattern and fabric. It's going to be the perfect fabric for transitioning into fall, and I could definitely see myself making that skirt, so it's a good one. I'm just now realizing that I have chipped nail polish. I had actually planned on taking off my nail polish before this video, but I was sneaking this video into a very busy schedule and I forgot to remove my nail polish, so please forgive me. Now I'm going to talk to you about the fabrics that I picked up at the fabric swap. My friend Ella hosts this fabric swap once a year. It's usually in the summer, and this time it was in July, and I was so excited that I got to go because honestly my schedule was nuts and I was preparing for my sister's baby shower, which was at my house. And so I wasn't sure if I'd be able to go, and I really wanted to see my friend and also to meet some new people and get rid of a lot of fabric that I had been hoarding. So I actually donated tons and tons of fabric, and the majority of the fabrics that I donated I purchased at the beginning of my sewing journey. A lot of it was juvenile prints, and what happened was I made my kids school clothes and I bought yards and yards of the same fabric thinking I would make them multiple sizes. But then my kids outgrew the styles. So the fabrics just sat in my collection collecting dust. And so it was time for me to let somebody else enjoy that fabric. Also, there were fabrics that I purchased at the beginning of my sewing journey because they were maybe on sale at Joann. but I didn't have a lot of experience with sewing with different fabrics, and I hadn't really honed in on my style as it pertains to things that I make. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So there were lots of fabrics I was holding on to that I knew I would probably never sew. So I got rid of all of those, and it was over 30 yards. It was a lot of fabric. Happy that it's gone out of my stash. It definitely opened up some space for either new things or just breathing room in the closet. So I'm happy about that. I wasn't supposed to pick up any fabrics, but you know, as you're in a situation like that where you're surrounded by lots of free fabric, it's kind of hard not to pick up pieces, especially when there's so many people that donated lovely things. I grabbed 2 pieces of fabric, or actually technically 3, but 2 of them are the same. The first one that I picked up is this gorgeous blue and white striped knit. Now, I recently purchased a t-shirt dress. I want to say it was from H&M. I don't typically shop H&M. However, this particular dress was something that I needed in a pinch, and it was lightweight and comfortable and perfect for attending my kids' baseball games that were in a part of the Bay Area that is very hot. And so I needed some lightweight things to wear to the games, and it came in clutch. So now that I have this, I'm thinking I either might make another dress. The one that I had purchased is a black and white striped, and they're slightly larger stripes than this. Or I could make just a couple of t-shirts, which is another thing that I actually think I might do. But this is a cotton spandex, and it's almost 3 yards of fabric. Whoever donated it, thank you so much, because I think it's really nice, and I can't wait to sew something up with this, especially since it's still warm where I live. The next thing that I picked up is 2 separate cuts of this very pretty yellow. I want to say I did purchase this fabric at Joann at some point, and it's called Mimosa maybe. I can't remember the name of it, but it is a bubble gauze. And so I think that this is actually 4 yards of fabric. I haven't measured it, but I have washed it. And I was thinking I'd make a 2-piece out of this, or even maybe a dress out of this fabric. It is really pretty. I love the pants that I made out of the fabric that I purchased just like this so much. I've been wearing them for a few years now. They come out every summer. And also I made a top, which I cannot find, out of this, but I think this will be a really nice dress to wear on the hot days. Also, my friend Sarah, she actually made pajamas out of bubble gauze, and I never thought to make pajamas out of a double or bubble gauze before, so that could also be a really good idea for making something out of this fabric. But yeah, really nice. I'm so glad that someone donated this, because this is actually a fabric that I have purchased in several different colors and used and enjoyed sewing. So really thrilled about this. All right, now I'm gonna share with you the patterns that I picked up. And I'm actually, it's not that I was on a no pattern buying band or anything like that. I had just slowed down. One of these patterns I actually said I wasn't gonna get, but the more I looked at it, the more I liked the look of it. So that is Kichi B Styles KnowMe ME2093. Now I have purchased, I think, all but one of her patterns through KnowMe, because I just really love her style. And I think what halted me on buying this initially is that I like the 2 pieces separately, but I didn't like them together for me. On her, they look great, but I think in my mind, I like the skirt by itself and I like the top by itself. So the more I saw it, the more I was like, you know what? I think I really do like this. So I want to give it a try. I also have so much denim in my stash, and I want to say that I could make this skirt out of denim. Let's see, the skirt is view B, and it says cotton blends, denims, and linens and stretch wovens. So yeah, I can make this skirt out of denim, and I think that would be a really cool, unique looking denim skirt. I love a good denim skirt. So yeah, I think this will be a fun pattern to put together, and in making it in denim, I can pair it with so many different things in my closet. The top is really cute. I think it's something that I could see myself wearing all summer and spring. Really cute. So I definitely was excited to pick this up, and also Simplicity was having a sale on their KnowMe patterns. I want to say I paid $4 for this, $3.99 or something like that. So I got this one. The next pattern that I picked up is actually Simplicity pattern. It's Simplicity S9959. This is what it looks like. And initially I was not going to get this one as well because I already have a cargo style pant pattern that is slightly similar. It is a Vicky Sews pattern. The only thing is I've cut out the fabric. It's been cut for a very long time in a beautiful like camo denim that I got from Joann. And I haven't sewn it because the instructions for that pattern was like 52 pages long or something crazy. And I didn't want to print it, and I didn't want to use one of my devices to read the instructions while I sewed it. So it's been literally sitting in my stash. But this fall, I definitely want to sew those cargo pants up. And I was thinking that I actually might want to have another pair that is drawstring and elastic waist, which this one is. And I actually might make these out of a khaki or a twill. And so I thought this would be a good pattern for fall. Really cute. And I don't know, I just seem to buy all the pant patterns lately. I can't stop myself. I'll see them and I'll be like, ooh, I want to try those. So anyways, I picked those up after looking at them for quite a while. Now this one is one of the newer Simplicity patterns by Mimi G. This is S3011. I buy the majority of Mimi G's patterns because I'm a huge fan, but this particular pattern is right up my alley. This is something that I would wear Monday through Sunday for any occasion in my life because I mostly work from home, and then even if I was going out and about, I think this is just a very cool outfit. The top half of it is very reminiscent to one of the Kichi B style dresses, the sweatshirt dress pattern that I made a couple years ago. I really love that dress, and this kind of gives those vibes, but it is a pant jumpsuit, which means I can do so much more in it. And it's also a little less dressy because it's pants. And I actually have some cool shoes in my stash, several different pairs that would look really good with this. I have some light colored sweatshirt fleece that would be cute in this. I have, let's see, I think I have navy blue as well. So I definitely can use fabrics in my stash. I think this will also be nice in a nice ponte, and I do have black and navy blue ponte. The suggestions for fabrics on this guy are jersey, ponte, scuba, and sweatshirt fleece. So really great pattern. It looks like it might take a lot. Yeah, it does. So it does take a lot of fabric. So for a size 16, which I would be making, it takes 3 5/8 yard of fabric, but it's worth it. It's really cute, and I like that it has the elastic waist and the front zipper. So the last pattern that I picked up is actually a baby doll dress pattern. Now this pattern I passed up initially because I just didn't see myself wearing a baby doll style anything. But now this is the second baby doll style garment pattern that I have purchased this summer. So I'm starting to think that my tastes are changing again because I like fashion. And things just change all the time for me and what I like and don't like. But this is Alyssa Threads KnowMe ME2039, and this is what it looks like. I am interested in this view here, although I think I might lengthen the dress and maybe omit the bottom ruffle. I actually purchased a few baby doll style dresses from Abercrombie and Finch for Disneyland, and I got so many compliments while wearing those dresses. I'll insert a couple of pictures so that you can see what they look like. But I purchased these two dresses, loved them. They were comfortable, they were fun to wear at Disneyland. I just wore little biker shorts underneath. And then I came home and found some that are the similar style, different colors, that were more fall vibes. One is navy blue with like brown flowers on it. The other one is black. And those are so cute. I wore the navy blue one so far with nude colored biker shorts underneath, but I can see myself in the fall wearing those little dresses with leggings. I think that would be really cute with like a platform sneaker. So cute. And so anyway, I have fabrics in my stash that could definitely work for this pattern. And after wearing those dresses, feeling so cute and flirty and getting lots of compliments, I think that I should make a couple of my own using fabrics in my stash rather than continuing to shop ready to wear. Yes, while it is fun to shop ready to wear, I also enjoy making my clothes. So I definitely want to try to make my own. The only thing about this particular dress is that it is a zipper back, and my Abercrombie dresses are actually sheared in the back, so they have elastic. I am not one of those people that has ever taken a pattern that's meant to have a zipper and then transformed it into a sheared dress. However, I have seen video tutorials on how to do that. I also think that Lydia Naomi has a YouTube video where she talks about how to change the back of her frock dress to be either sheared or have elastic instead of a zipper, so I might have to give that a little look, or I'll just go ahead and install the invisible zipper. Fabric suggestions for this pattern are cotton blends, cotton lawns, gauze, ginghams, poplin, seersucker, silk and silky types, and viscose. So I definitely had this in mind when I picked up the fabrics that I have to share with you. Now these fabrics I purchased with a gift card, and I'm so thrilled about them. I also have patterns from my stash that I pulled that I think might be nice in this fabric. I'm gonna ask your opinion on what you think I should do, and hopefully some of you respond in the comments and let me know. The first fabric is a Lady McElroy fabric. Now I love yellow and I love lemon prints, so when I saw this fabric I got really excited about it. It is sheer, which I didn't anticipate because on the website it does not appear to be sheer, but it is. You can see through it, it's not opaque. And the majority of white fabrics I'm finding, even if they have a print, they tend to be see-through, even slightly, if not completely. But these, you can see the print on the other side of the fabric straight through the white part. Anyways, this Lady McElroy fabric is $16.95 a yard, and I bought 3 yards of it. I think it's stunning. And my thought for this lemon fabric was to either make this top here. This is McCalls M8386 View A, because it's giving that baby doll vibe. And also this pattern has cup sizes, which I'm really thrilled about. So I know I'll be able to make one that fits my bust. It definitely gives Bridgerton vibes, this top. I think that's why I actually even bought this pattern, because it made me think of it. But yeah, so that is one thought. I definitely have to line the bodice portion of the dress so that I'm not showing off my undergarments. But that's one thought. The other thought is I have this McCalls M8388, and I like this here, which is kind of similar to the Abercrombie and Finch dresses that I wore to Disneyland. Almost identical, only this right here was a dress instead of a peplum. Really cute. So that's another option. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below which pattern, if either, I should go with. And the reason why I was thinking top instead of dress is because of how sheer it is, and I really just don't want to have to do that much lining. So let me know what you think on that one. So the next fabric is a designer deadstock, Italian designer deadstock, poplin fabric. It is thicker than the lawn fabric that I just shared with you with the lemons. It is thicker and also a little bit more opaque. So that's really nice, which means that I can make a dress out of this fabric. So my thought is I will either make this Alyssa Threads dress here, this one with the puffy sleeve, or I will make McCalls M7969, which I have made in the past and really love. I think that would be really pretty in this fabric. So in the comments, please let me know what you think. Should I make this McCalls pattern with this rose Italian deadstock designer fabric, or should I make the baby doll dress out of this rose fabric? So pretty. I really love it. And I want to actually be able to wear this more than just in the summer, but I know that's kind of pushing it. It's just such a lovely fabric. It's so soft and gorgeous. And then also let me know with the lemons fabric if I should go with the McCalls M8388, so the one that's similar to the Abercrombie dress, View B, or if I should go View A of M8386, which again has cup sizes. View A is at the top. Let me know what you think. But those are the patterns and the fabrics that I picked up. And I want to share with you the 2 pairs of pants that I just made this weekend. So of course, for this first pair that I want to share with you, I cannot find the pattern. So I can't remember the pattern number, but I did recently share a pair of these that I made out of linen in a recent makes video. But this is what they look like. This is a really gorgeous chambray fabric that I got from IndieStitch. And if you look closely, it has that railroad denim lines all over it. Really nice. They're super lightweight, super comfortable, and it is a super easy pattern, and it's one of those wardrobe patterns that comes with the pants, the dress, the skirt, the jacket, the shirt. So, and it's an easy pattern. All the pieces are super easy. Now this pair I put pockets in, whereas my linen pair I did not put pockets in, and I was actually pleasantly surprised that when I put my phone in the pockets, they do not weigh my pants down on the side, so that made me really happy. I feel like one of the things that made a difference with this version versus other versions that I've made out of lightweight fabrics is that I use the elastic that doesn't roll in the waistband. So it's thicker, it doesn't roll, and it doesn't bend. So I think that kind of helps them to stay up a little bit better when I put things in the pockets. But very simple, easy pattern, 3 pattern pieces, a front leg, a back leg, and then a pocket piece. So if you're looking for a really easy pant pattern, I will put the pattern number in the information section below for this particular pattern, but I'm definitely thrilled with how they came out. Perfect for work, perfect for summer shenanigans. Now, I did not try them on for pictures yet, so when I actually do a makes video, I will model these pants and give you more details about them. The next garment I'm really thrilled about. It is one of my IndieStitch boxes from a previous month. It's the Arden pants from Helen's Closet, and I made them out of this gorgeous, gorgeous linen fabric that came in my IndieStitch box. And as you can see, they have back pockets, really nice back pockets. They have front pockets. Oh my gosh, so cute. They're really comfortable, and most importantly, they're flattering on my butt and on my waist, which I was a little nervous about. When I saw the pattern itself, I did not think it was my style. I thought it would be a little bit too mature for me, but when I made these and put them on, they just look so flattering and nice. They're very lightweight, super soft to the touch. Stop at the ankles. I did the view where you don't add the elastic at the ankles, so it is just a straight pant. But these pants are perfect for work and my everyday summer lifestyle. So I added a little tag in both pants, and they just say made in 2024, and they are Sarah Hart's labels. So anyway, that was the second pair of pants that I made. I'm super thrilled. Yes, they're both blue, and all my sewing plans for the month of August, they're all blue as well. Spoiler alert. I did share my sewing plans in my last video. If you haven't seen it, please check it out so that you know what I'm up to. But I'm making good progress. I've made the 2 pants. I plan to make the dress and the jeans hopefully this week. So fingers crossed I'm able to do that. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please do give me a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And then if you're interested in an IndieStitch subscription, please click the link below. That'll take you directly to IndieStitch, and you can learn more about the subscription service and also sign up. I will receive a small commission if you use that link because I am an affiliate. However, all the money that I make goes right back into my channel. Please have a wonderful day, a fantastic week, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.